had to be patient though, didn't you? I mean, it was tight half time, and then it kept coming back.
Oh, look, it was there was a 2-week break. They had all the time in the world to prep for us, as we had for them. They were fresh and they were eager, and they like they've said repeatedly, they have nothing to lose. So we knew that it's a quarterfinal, it's a final. You know, anything can happen on the day, and I want to compliment the whole URC this season. You know, that there was 16 very competitive teams. Although, you know, we played number 8. The difference in the points was small, and you know, so we never underestimated them, and I don't feel, you know, there's one team in the league that you can underestimate. So they've proved that again today, and I think when I saw that we got them in the quarters, I realised, you know, it's going to be the toughest battle, because they are such a tenacious side.
Very big a moment was Kyle's tackle.
Yeah, look, that is, I don't like to single out players, and I've said it in the change room as well now. I thought, you know, he ended up scoring 2 tries, is it? But that didn't count as much as that one tackle he turned around, and you know, just proved his leadership through action, and it's as if the whole team bought into it straight away. And the half-time chat actually was so much easier after that example.
How important is it to get a big crowd next week at Murrayfield? You hope the Edinburgh fans come out for Glasgow?
Look, I think we represent more than Glasgow next week. You know, we're going to represent Scotland, and I hope that that everybody that feels, you know, that we can do something, you know, for Scotland in the whole process. But also, you know, we can't always host all the Glasgow fans in this in Scotstoun, and it will be fantastic to see how they come out and, you know, support us there. So hopefully we can fill that stadium out, and it will be what a compliment will it not be for Scottish rugby, and you know, and the belief and the quality of international players and the players that we've got in this country to be celebrated that way.
It seemed that George Horn came off with an injury. Is that a major concern for next week?
We'll have a look. I think his hand and his thumb, he got stood on. So yeah, I think the train of thought at that stage was, you know, we were 2 scores ahead, and it's good to come and have a look what is the damage. But currently there's no diagnosis done or prognosis or whatever it is. So it's just we're going to treat it for now just as something that we, you know, will have more clarity on Monday.
What does this next week look like, and where are you actually going to be, Franco, for preparation?
No, we stay here. We're going to train here Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday we'll have a training session at Murrayfield. So just to obviously make that home advantage count where we can. So looking forward to recover the boys, and you know, I'm treating every game on merit. So the team that we're going to look at must also be, you know, best prepared in all aspects. So I think recovery in this week is going to be very important, like it always is. But you know, we've got one benefit: the team that will play will travel this week, and we don't. So this is going to be my job to make sure that we, you know, take every benefit from the home advantage that we can.
URC have confirmed tonight that Murrayfield will host the final of Glasgow. Will Glasgow make it? I mean, that's a huge incentive, isn't it?
If Glasgow make it.
That's a big incentive, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. You know, it's what a privilege would it not be? You know, so. But again, I want to, from the start of this week, as I should have last week, emphasis is on, you know, getting across this hurdle. It will be fantastic. You know, imagine playing the final in Murrayfield. It will be just unbelievable. But hopefully that is the last word this week spoken about it. We've got to earn that right, and that's going to be the message.
I mean, it's not far away, but it's still an hour down the road. Do you think you stay through? You go through to train on Thursdays? We stay in a hotel in Edinburgh? Is it, you know, get up Saturday morning and just jump on the bus?
Why would you not sleep in your own bed and share the room with the people that you usually do, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes when you take people on the road, they sleep with people that snore, or there's, you know, the beds are too short, or whatever. There's always, you know, challenges when you play away from home and sleep away from home. So, again, we'll make sure that we, you know, stay true to the north as much as we can.